Savannah Chrisley tells the moment her life began coming apart. Savannah Chrisley, star of Chrisley Knows Best, is dealing with the reality of her parents' absence and claims her life is falling apart after they began their respective jail sentences for tax evasion last week. The 25-year-old reality star recognized the prison-sized elephant in the room at the start of Tuesday's episode of her Unlocked with Savannah Chrisley podcast and delivered a quick life update on her family life. For those of you who are familiar with my family and have followed our lives as well as my podcast, you know that last week was an exceptionally tough week for my family as a whole and for each of us individually, Chrisley explained. We had to say goodbye to my parents for a little while, for the foreseeable future, and that was really difficult. The Growing Up Chrisley actress revealed that she hasn't recorded a new podcast since her parents' departure. Instead, the episode that went up on Tuesday, a happy, light-hearted chat with her podcast producer and childhood friend Aaron Dugan, was taped on January 12th. Todd and Julie Chrisley were sentenced to different prisons on January 17th. In June 2022, the husband and wife, widely known for USA Network's family reality series Chrisley Knows Best, were convicted of tax evasion and bank fraud. Todd Chrisley will serve 12 years in the federal prison Camp Pensacola in Florida, while Julie Chrisley will serve her 7-year term at the Federal Medical Center Lexington in Kentucky. Following their release, both will serve 16 months on probation. The podcast that you're viewing today was shot prior to my life falling apart, so it may appear happy-go-lucky at the time, Savannah Chrisley explained. I believe it's because there was a lot of hope and I wasn't confronted with the reality of the situation, so I just kind of wanted to throw this in there to address that because I know a lot of people are gonna be like, whoa, what is this? And this was kind of pre-life falling apart, and now podcasts that I do going forward will be post, so I hope that kind of helps you understand things, she added. Chrisley said that next week's episode will be a very intense one-on-one podcast with myself kind of giving an update on where my life's at, where things stand. She also plans to share how her 16-year-old brother, Grayson, her 10-year-old niece, Chloe, her grandma, Nanny Faye, and her parents are holding up. I'm really looking forward to giving that update because I've seen God work in the craziest of circumstances. So until then, I hope you enjoy this week's podcast, she said, adding, thank you so much from the bottom of my heart for supporting me, my family and Unlocked.